subscribe to my channel, please go and subscribe as I will be posting lots of videos on different topics for 11 plus maths. Today we are looking at percentages. The other day I have also uploaded a video on fractions. Please go and have a look at that. If you have any problems, do comment. Right, without wasting any time, we are going to look at this problem of percentages. Extracting information from the words is most important when solving worded problem where students fail. So let's have a look at it. An oats bar weighs 60 grams. So that's the total weight, and it contains 6 grams of sugar. So for example, if we have oats bar and that's like my little sugar granules. So the weight of this oats bar is 60 gram, and the sugar that it contains is 60 grams, and the sugar it contains is 6 grams. What percentage of oats bar is sugar? Percent means it's per, and cent it's out of 100. So we are thinking about out of 100 all the time when we are working with percentages. Right. So, and that is denoted by sign, that percent sign. So here we want to know that 6 gram of sugar is what percent, it accounts for what percent in the total amount of the oats bar. So it's 6 divided by 60. If we divide top and bottom by 6, then you will get 1 over 10. And because we want to find percentage, we'll times it by 100%. So this is 0.1 times 100%, which is 1 and 2. It will move 2 decimal places because of we have 2 zeros there. So that would be our 10%. I'll be also making a videos on how to just calculate 10%, 20%, 50%. I just realized that I should have done that before, but nevertheless, I'll be posting that video for next week. So stay tuned. Right. Next one. Our Tommy drinks 40% more milk. So it's 40% more than Lena. And Lena drinks 350. So Lena have 350 ml of milk. And how much milk does Tommy drink? So Tommy, we need to find out how much he drinks. And what the information about the Tony that we know is that he drinks 40% more than Lena. So let's find what is 40% of 350 ml. So just to remind you that if you want to find 10% of something, you divide it with 10. So in order to find 10% of 350, we divide by 10, so that equals to 35. And then we times it by 4 because we want 40%. So that will give us 40% of 350. So let's just do a quick multiplication here. 35 times 4, that's 20. 3 times 4 is 12. 12 plus 2 is 14. So that's 140 ml. Yeah. And remember, this is not our final answer. This is just, we have found out what is a 40% of 350. And remember, Tommy drinks 40% more. So we need to add 350 ml plus 140 ml, which is 490 ml. So that's the total amount of milk Tommy has. Okay. Right. Next question. At annual function, 20% of children wore fancy dress. Now, what fraction? Okay, here they want answer in fraction. So what fraction of children wore fancy dress? So remember your part and whole. So 20%, the percentage, if you want to convert that into fraction, what we do is that we write 20 over 100. And if we simplify this, if we divide by, you can do in a couple of steps. So let's say we divide by 10, then we have 2 over 10. And then we divide by 2 to simplify this. So that's 1/5. The answer is pretty straightforward, is 1/5. This seems easier because the numbers are as such. If there was any decimal, you will still think about how to manipulate decimal and get the answer. Right. Well, talking about decimal, and then this question has decimal in it. So excellent. I'll show you how to do this question without getting stressed, okay? So 330 ml of cola contains 49.5 milliliter of water. What percent of the can is the water? So in the can, how much is the water, basically, can of cola? So if we want to do, so that's the part, 49.5, and that's our total 330 ml. Right, when there is a decimal, please do not panic. Think about it. We know how to get rid of decimal is that if there is a one decimal place, we times it by 10. And whatever you do operation on the numerator, you have to do same operation in denominator. This is going to be 495 divided by 3300. So basically 3,300. Right. At this stage, we have to think about the divisibility rule. I always ask my students to simplify the factor before you start doing this. I know everyone would be tempted I have some students even try to divide as such. Don't bother doing this yet. Let's just simplify it. So thinking about the divisibility test, is this number divided by 2? No, because it's not ending with 0, 2, 4, 6, and 8. Is it divided by 3? Okay, let's check. Let's add everything together. So this is 3 plus 3 is 9. And here 9, so 4 and 5 will give us 9. 9 plus 9 is 18. Okay, both are the multiples of 3. So both of them will be divided by 3. So let's do that. So if we divide 495 by 3, how many times 3 will go into 4 is 1, so remainder 1, then how many times 3 times 6 is 18, remainder 1, so that's 165. So we have 165 divided by 1100. I'm not worried about my this two zeros yet. Again, I'm going to simplify it and check. So I divide 165 by 11. So let's see. How many times 11 go into 16? Once, so remainder 5. And then how many times 11 go into 55? 5. Okay, perfect. So that is 15 over, don't forget that's our 100 here remaining, which means that it's going to be 0.15, and we want answer in percentage, so we need to times it by 100%. So the final answer would be 15%. Please do comment if you have any problems understanding this kind of problems. This type of particular where there is a decimal and then you need to simplify it. I can make a couple of more videos on that so that you are more confident in solving and handling decimals. Yeah. Right. These are the exam style question. These are similar to what we have just solved now. Pause and try this question. Also do the examples I have done without looking at the answers and see if you are able to follow the method and process the information. All right. At this stage, I assume that you have solved the questions and you are ready to mark your answers. Here are the answers. I hope you all got them correct. And lastly, helpful exam tips. Please look at what you're asking for. Find the total first, which is your 100%. Percent means you're multiplying. More means adding. Less take away. And finally, always check your answer. Does it make sense? I have students having answer as a negative percentage, so please do check. And until next video, keep sharing my videos with friends, family who are doing their 11 plus this year and might be taking 11 plus next year.